Hello students, welcome to the 7th video. In the last video, we discussed about the non-flow work formula. Non-flow work is also called displacement work or closed system reversible work. That closed system reversible work equal to PdV, pressure multiplied by change in volume. Since the non-flow work is PdV, we discussed that or we concluded that area below the PV diagram is non-flow work, pressure versus volume. If I draw a curve like this may be for expansion process for a closed system. Since the non-flow work is PdV, area towards the volume coordinate is equal to non-flow reversible work. This is the non-flow work, means area below the PV diagram. Now come to the steady flow work. Steady flow work equal to minus VdP. For this case, the negative sign plays an important role. For example, if you construct any power consuming device or if you construct any device for increasing the pressure of the working material, if pressure of the working material is increasing with a steady flow device, dP equal to P2 minus P1 during the pressure boosting process. Since P2 is more than P1, dP is positive. If dP is positive, steady flow work is negative. Steady flow work negative means that kind of system is coming under power consuming system. Example, pump, compressor. During the compression process, pressure increases. If pressure is increasing, dP is positive, then the compressor is demanding the work. That is the meaning of negative sign with the steady flow work. Similarly, if you want to get the work from the steady flow device, you must construct the steady flow device to drop the pressure of the working material. For example, if I construct the steady flow device to drop the pressure of the working material, pressure is decreasing means dP equal to P2 minus P1. Pressure decreases means final pressure is less than initial pressure. If final pressure is less than initial pressure, dP is negative. If dP is negative, steady flow work is positive. Steady flow work positive means the system is coming under power developing system. From this, the moral is, if you want to get the power from the steady flow device, you must construct the mechanical device to drop the pressure of the working material. Similarly, the compressor and pump both are coming under power consuming devices because during the compression process pressure is increasing. If pressure is increasing, dP is positive. If dP is positive, steady flow work is negative. With this information, let me construct the PV diagram. For a steady flow process. Let us take expansion process for a steady flow device. This is the state 1, this is the state 2. You know, steady flow work equal to minus VdP. Steady flow work is minus VdP. Therefore, area towards the pressure coordinate is equal to steady flow work. Area towards the pressure coordinate or area behind the PV diagram is equal to steady flow work. Very, very important information. Area below the PV diagram is non-flow work. This area is representing the non-flow work. Area behind the PV diagram is steady flow work. This is the steady flow work. Remember, both steady flow work and non-flow work both are equal or identical only for isothermal process. Isothermal process means constant temperature process. At constant temperature, according to Boyle's law, for any ideal gas, as we know, the product of pressure and volume remains constant. Since the product of pressure and volume constant, if I differentiate it on both sides, let us differentiate on both sides. You are getting PdV plus VdP is equal to 0. From this I can also write PdV is equal to minus VdP. Look at the last relation. PdV equal to minus VdP. This PdV is equal to non-flow work part, whereas minus VdP is the steady flow work part. But PdV equal to minus VdP for isothermal process according to Boyle's law. Therefore, the steady flow work and non-flow work is equal to non-flow work at constant temperature or for isothermal process. Since the non-flow work and steady flow work are identical for isothermal process, area below the PV diagram and area behind the PV diagram are identical only for isothermal process. Except for isothermal process, area below the PV diagram need not be equal to area behind the PV diagram. That is about the steady flow work and non-flow work. Now let us discuss the concept of point function quantities and path function quantities. Let us write point function quantities one side and path function quantities other side. Point function quantities means the quantity which is depending on the state of the system. Is called point function quantity. Example for point function quantity: all properties. All properties are coming under the point function quantities. Point function quantities are also called state function quantities, namely pressure, volume, temperature, entropy, enthalpy, internal energy. These are all the properties of the system, properties of the thermodynamic system. All these properties are coming under point function quantities. Now come to the path function quantities. The quantity which is not only depending on the initial and final state but also the route followed by the process is called path function quantity. Example for path function quantity: thermodynamic work and thermodynamic heat. As we know, work is not only depending on the initial and final state but also the route followed by the process. Such kind of quantity is thermodynamically called as path function quantity. So thermodynamic heat and thermodynamic work, these two fellows are coming under path function quantities because these two fellows are not only depending on the states of the system but also the history of the process or path followed by the process. So thermodynamic work and thermodynamic heat are path function quantities. Now one more difference between the point function quantities and path function quantities is all point function quantities can be written by their difference, or all the point function quantities, it can be told like this: point function quantities can be operated by the letter D, whereas path function quantities are operated by the letter del. Point function quantities are operated by the letter D. Since D is mathematically, D is for exact differentiation, therefore all point function quantities are treated as the exact differentials or perfect differentials. Whereas that symbol del is used for inexact differentiation in our mathematics. Therefore, the path function quantities are also called inexact differentials. Second difference is point function quantities are also called exact differentials. Path function quantities are also called inexact differentials. One more difference is all point function quantities can be written by their difference. It is like this. Integral 1 to 2 dp can be written as p2 minus p1. But integral 1 to 2 del w should not be written as w2 minus w1. But it can be written as w1 to 2 like this, or w1 to 2 like this, or simply w. Similarly, integral 1 to 2 del q should not be written as q2 minus q1, but can be written as q1 to 2 like this, or q1 to 2 like this, or simply q. From this you can conclude that point function quantities can be written by their difference, but path function quantities cannot be written by their difference. The reason is path function quantities are not only depending on the initial and final states, but also the path followed by the process. One more difference is cyclic integral any point function quantity. Cyclic integral any point function quantity is equal to 0. Remember, the symbol cyclic integral is used for only thermodynamic cycle. It represents cyclic integral means sum for a complete cycle. Sum for a complete cycle. But cyclic integral path function quantity never be equal to 0. Very, very important point. Cyclic integral any point function quantity equal to 0. Cyclic integral any path function quantity never be equal to 0. Once again, this symbol is used for only thermodynamic cycle. Now let us conclude how the cyclic integral point function quantity equal to 0. For that, let us take PV diagram for a cycle, pressure versus volume for a cycle. Let us construct the cycle. Let 1 to 2 is a kind of process, 2 to 3 another kind of process, 3 to 4 one more kind of process, and 4 to 1 the last process. Cycle is completed. As we know, thermodynamic cycle consists of many number of processes, but both initial and final states are identical. Here cyclic integral point function quantity like pressure. As we know, point function quantities are depending on only states of the system. Then cyclic integral pressure equal to I can write for the first process 1 to 2 P2 minus P1. For the second process P3 minus P2 plus for the third process P4 minus P3. For the last process plus P1 final pressure minus initial pressure for that process. Now minus P4 plus P4 cancel, plus P1 minus P1 cancel, minus P3 plus P3 cancel, minus P2 plus P2 cancel. Finally it is becoming 0. Not only pressure, cyclic integral any property is equal to 0. That means change in property for any thermodynamic cycle is equal to 0, or change in any point function quantity for any thermodynamic cycle is 0. Now come to the path function quantity. Path function quantity examples: thermodynamic heat and thermodynamic work. Again, let us construct the PV diagram. Pressure versus volume, a kind of compression, 1 to 2, a kind of compression, 2 to 3 is a constant volume process. It should be a vertical line. Though it is not looking vertical line, just assume that is a vertical line. 3 to 4 expansion process, and 4 to 1 constant volume process. Now cyclic integral path function quantity, like cyclic integral thermodynamic work. Cyclic integral thermodynamic work is equal to W1 to 2. You should not write W2 minus W1 because it is depending on path followed by the process in addition to the initial and final state. This is work interaction for the first process plus work interaction for the second process, W for 2 to 3 plus 3 to 4, W for 3 to 4 plus last one, W for 4 to 1. As we know, thermodynamic cycle can be constructed for only closed system process. Once again, this thermodynamic cycle can be constructed for only closed system process. That means only closed system can execute the cyclic process. Open systems never be executing the cyclic process. Anyhow, for a closed system, thermodynamic work equal to PdV. For a closed system, the thermodynamic work is non-flow work equal to PdV. Look at the change in volume during the 4 to 1. Since it is a constant volume process, dV equal to 0. If dV equal to 0 for 4 to 1, non-flow work for 4 to 1, non-flow work for 4 to 1 is equal to 0. Similarly, look at the 2 to 3, volume remains constant. If volume is constant, dV equal to 0. If dV equal to 0, work for 2 to 3 equal to 0. Anyhow, work for 2 to 3 is 0 for our case. Work for 4 to 1 also equal to 0. Then cyclic integral thermodynamic work equal to work for 1 to 2 plus work for 3 to 4. But look at the 1 to 2 process. During the process 1 to 2, pressure increases but volume decreases. Therefore, the 1 to 2 process can be called as a compression process because during the compression process only pressure increases but volume decreases. Generally, compressors are power consuming devices, therefore work interaction is negative. But during the 3 to 4 process, look at the 3 to 4 process. During the 3 to 4 process, pressure is dropping but volume increases. The volume increases due to drop of pressure only by expansion process. Expanders are coming under power developing system. That means during the 3 to 4 process, practically we can get the work. For getting the 1 to 2 process, you must supply the work for the system. So anyhow, conclusion is this work is negative because 1 to 2 is compression work and 3 to 4 is positive. This work is positive. From this, cyclic integral del W will be equal to 0 only when W1 to 2 is equal to W3 to 4 because this fellow is positive, this fellow is negative. But if you look the work for 1 to 2, since the area below the 1 to 2 is the work interaction for the 1 to 2, 1 2, let it be K L. Work for 1 to 2 equal to area 1 2 K L1, 1 2 K L1. Similarly, work for 3 to 4 equal to area 3 4 L K 3 3 4 L K 3. Look at the both areas. You know, from these two relations, you can conclude that work for 3 to 4 is more than work for 1 to 2. If work for 3 to 4 is more than work for 1 to 2, the summation never be equal to 0. Of course, for this particular case, it may be positive because this cycle is constructed in the clockwise direction. The cycle in the clockwise direction is for only power developing system. That is the reason the network is positive. Anyhow, cyclic integral path function quantity never be equal to 0. So conclusion, cyclic integral any point function quantity equal to 0. Cyclic integral path function quantity never be equal to 0. It means algebraic sum of work interactions and heat interactions never be equal to 0 for any thermodynamic cycle, but algebraic sum of any property or any point function quantity for any thermodynamic cycle is equal to 0. Not only the thermodynamic systems are maintaining point function quantities and path function quantities, in our life also we are maintaining point function quantities and path function quantities. Point function quantities means properties of the system. In our life we are maintaining some properties like bank balance is a property, family property. The gold is the family property, silver is the family property, house is the family property, land is the family property. These are all the family properties in our life. Now come to the path function quantity for the human life. The love and affection maintained by the parents and children or between the parents is the path function quantity, because the path function love and affection not only depending on initial and final state but also the root followed by the process. That's why the love and affection is coming under path function quantity for any thermodynamic, for any human life. Because if I go to somewhere Delhi from Hyderabad, right, because of my personal work, my daughter frequently calling me for asking, Daddy, when do you come? When do you come? When do you come? When I'm in Hyderabad, he's not calling, but when I go to outside, he has been calling. That means the love and affection is not only depending on the initial state, but also the root followed by the process. Therefore, the love and affection is the human life path function quantity, whereas the gold, silver, bank balance, they are all coming under human life property of the system. Human life properties are human life point function quantities.